for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical go-to guy, but his role in Golden State is more restrained. Klay said, "I don't care. I get paid handsomely in a great place, and we compete for championships year in and year out. From day one, I've been a warrior. I'm just thankful to be here." Kevin, he likes to play ball and play with his dogs, and that's it.
He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for Young.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. One for Chicago. Young and Carter are the big men inside. White and Levine team up in the backcourt, and it's Porter in at the small forward. And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher, but his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Curry against White. He kicks to Porter. Pass to Carter. Levine feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Up and in on the layup. Levine's got the first points on the scoreboard for Chicago.
Right there, the burst of Zach LaVine. Once he gets a step on you, it's hard to catch up.
Golden State moving it around. Curry against White. Pass to Thompson. From deep. The shot missing. Good defensive work there by Young. White drives in, and good that time.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
First quarter, just over a minute played. White against Curry. Thompson passes to Curry. And here's Russell. From deep three-point range. And it's White with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Russell following the basket by Otto Porter. Curry is inside. White covering. And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. There's Russell with the 3. That one doesn't go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
Now Young. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. And it's White missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Curry kicks to Cauley-Stein. Passes it to Thompson. Here's Russell. Curry looking it over. To end the cold streak. And he sinks the layup.
Great concentration from Stephen Curry to be able to stay on balance after the bump.
Chicago leading by 4. Outside Porter. Fade away. And again, Chicago. No good. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. They get it back. Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
White against Curry. White dishes to Levine. With the shot. And again, no good by Chicago. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Chicago leading. Here's Young. Over Thompson. Shots good from Young. Smitty, the increased pace of the game, how does that affect players, you think, trying to get through the season in terms of, say, fatigue?
You know, I think for the teams that those coaches understand, they do a great job of playing 10, 11, 12 guys throughout the season. It usually bodes well. It's those organizations that's going 6, 7, only 8 deep. You see those guys start to fatigue, and any injury, then you really see it shows up on paper and on the floor when you're not a deep team.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Zach LaVine. No good that time.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Good D by Thompson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Green finds Russell. And the Warriors miss again. The Bulls leading by 6. And LaVine. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what
that
a
one,
play?
Kevin? Unbelievable. The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Now here's Curry. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
A moment here to see the numbers for D'Angelo Russell. He's putting up about 21 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds.
And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And White slams it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Curry after the Bulls pick up 2. Feeds it to Cauley-Stein. And the pass to Thompson. And here is Green, guarded by Porter. Green passes to Russell. No good again that time.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Warriors trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Thompson. Got a piece of it. Porter with the steal. And there's LaVine on the assist from Porter. LaVine's got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, you look at guys like Otto Porter, Greg. He just brings so much with his consistent outside jumper.
And guys, he's shot threes at a tremendous clip the last few seasons. I mean, really for his whole career. Sometimes can be a bit passive, so you just make sure he's involved and looking for his shot.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. Robinson's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Curry. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Pass to Robinson. To the middle. Here's Green. It's all in by the Bulls.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Porter against Thompson. Markkanen passes to Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the former Georgetown Hoya, Otto Porter, was on the move last season. Traded at the deadline to Chicago, who are in need of a player like Porter who can shoot from outside.
Bulls shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And that one misses. Smitty, as you mentioned, the need for shooters was something that brought Porter here.
And Porter has been a consistently good shooter, something he's worked on over his career, Kevin. He's young and appears to be a perfect fit for what this team wants to do in the future.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Omari Spellman comes in for Green. And Alec Burks subbed in for Klay Thompson. Looney down low. Carter on him. Back to Looney. 5 on. It's Curry outside. But they get it back. Looney kicks to Robinson. Outside Curry. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Range that extends out to the parking lot. How do you guard that?
White against Curry. Passes it to Markkanen. Fades. And yes, it's good. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Stolen by Markkanen. On the wing, Levine. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. That one's not going to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Porter. A 3-ball. Again, Curry missing. The Bulls leading by 14. The 15-footer. Porter, no luck.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But hey, a win is a win. Sometimes you're not going to play your best, so you have to just gut it out, right?
Here's White. An 11-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
Now here's White. Here's Carter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
White against Curry. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got 10 points.
The defense getting real physical with Stephen Curry. He is still able to finish.
White against Curry. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. A shot by Burks, nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago leading by 11. The pass to Carter from 11 feet away, and that one is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. Robinson with it, now guarded by Porter. Robinson drives in, kicks to Burks. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at Chicago, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
Some changes for Chicago. Felicia's checked in for Wendell Carter. Dunn comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Satoransky's subbed in for White. The Warriors also with a sub. Chris, he's checked in for Amari Spellman. 1:31 left in the first. The Bulls leading by 11. Outside, Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
We talk about Markkanen's handle. How about finishing strong above the rim?
And here are the Warriors now.
And the Bulls had Boylan step in as an interim coach last season, Smitty, but decided to give him the keys to the car this year as well.
A surprise move as Boylan immediately was at odds with the players. Management sided with the coach. Interesting message to send to a young team looking to develop.
Count that one.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Warriors trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now, here's Satoransky. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Levine for 3. Burks pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
One shot.
Here's Satoransky. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Dunn's got his second basket.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Bulls lead by 11. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. All the great Golden State Warrior scorers, Draymond Green spoke about feeding the hot hand.
I think there are times where one of the guys needs to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green more often than not is the one setting the table.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Valentine and Markkanen, your small and power forwards. Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Felicio in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you. Now here's Satoransky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Dishes it to Markkanen. He doesn't hit that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Now, here's Dunn. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Satoransky, the pass to Felicio. Back to Satoransky. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Dunn penetrating. The layup missed. Warriors trail by 11. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Looney. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For Chicago, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. A shot by Valentine, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim. Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
You know, Smitty, you watch Markkanen. He's just built for the modern NBA.
Yes, he's an incredible weapon on the pick and pop with his shooting touch. You could see that being his go-to move, Kevin, for a long time.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Russell passes to Burks. Shot from the low block. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
The handles of Burks really set him apart at 6'6". He's got some moves off the bounce.
Satoransky looking around. Outside, Markkanen. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
The Warriors, the league's best offense the last 4 seasons straight. Big reason, they're the best passing team in the league for the last 5 years. That's why they are a fun team to watch.
The Bulls making a switch here. Young's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Willie Cauley-Stein. He's checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Chris. And it's Klay Thompson in for Burks. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And there's Green on the assist by Russell. Green's got his first bucket of the night. And the Warriors last season scoring an NBA record 51 points in a quarter.
You know, Kevin, they can hit you with a big run at any time. That puts a level of fear in the opposition. You lose focus for a minute, and they'll embarrass you.
Here's Valentine following the basket by Draymond Green. The shot by Valentine, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Satoransky. Jacks up a three. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Thompson. Now here's Valentine. No points in the game yet for him. This one for 3. And Satoransky kicks to Young. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Chicago. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And we got a chance now to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Russell.
And the improvement he's shown as a passer is really noticeable. He's developed a much better understanding of how to spread the basketball around and how to keep the offense clicking. And he's a much better player because of it.
Warriors trail by 12. And he lobs it up, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. At one point, they led by 16. Knocks it loose. Here's Young. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Thompson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter. Chicago with the ball. They're leading by 8. Russell against Satoransky. Done outside. They could use a bucket. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Dunn dishes to Valentine. No good on the 3.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Here's Dunn. That shot off. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Russell. Got a piece of it. Now here's Valentine. Not a lot of room. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, it was a tough year for Denzel Valentine, who missed last season with an injury. Needed to work on getting his ankle right, but glad to see him on the floor again.
That's good from Valentine. And for Denzel Valentine, this team missed his versatility.
Valentine gives you a little bit of everything on the wing. May not score a ton, but he's a great playmaker and rebounder. A little bit like Draymond Green on the wing.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Felicio. Zach LaVine comes in for Chris Dunn. And it's White in for Satoransky. Warriors trail by 10. And stolen by White. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Russell. Over White. Outside for Curry. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Bulls leading by 10. Down low. Here's Young. And the Bulls with another miss. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Russell gets it to go.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's White, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, Steve, the 2018 rookie class really burst out onto the scene. What has impressed you most about that group?
I think a couple things, Kevin. First of all, they're very talented. They handle themselves extremely well off the court. But most of those guys were able to last through the rookie wall and play pretty much 75 to 82 games.
Yeah, really put their fingerprints on their team, didn't they?
They did, and a lot of those guys are leaders.
The first free throw is good.
Well, not an easy time on offense for the Bulls last year. They struggled mightily on the offensive end. Third worst in the league in effective field goal percentage.
And the Bulls making a change here. Porter's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Spellman's checked in. And both free throws good for White. And with the Bulls an effective field goal percentage, it's due to their lack of outside shooting.
Yeah, this team can shoot decently from outside. They just choose not to. Last in the league in threes. Just a play-style decision the organization is going with.
Now here's Green. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, at this point, it's undeniable that Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You talk about guys like Ray Allen, he has passed up. That is big time.
And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. Fourth, Klay Thompson.
And this is the set of guys that can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. They know how to swoop in for a steal from anywhere on the floor.
They're not just great on-the-ball defenders. These are players who get in the passing lanes, they double team, and they love harassing guys in the paint.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Count that one. Carter's got his second bucket of the game to go. And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
White against Curry. Right side, White. Young trying to break free, and he gets it to go. White's got 8 points.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Spellman. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. With the teardrop, and the layup is good. 15 points in the game.
We talk about his three-point shot, but I think his floater is just as good.
White drives in. That one falls. And the Bulls lead by 9. And here's Russell. He had 13 points in the win against Charlotte.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Here's Spellman. Curry kicks to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
White against Curry. White the pass to Levine. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
1:25 left to play here in the half. Now the pass to Spellman. Back to Thompson. Green kicks to Russell. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
His 2nd make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the 1st.
Now here's White. 10 points for him. Young. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Curry. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Warriors also with a sub. Chris is checked in. Here's Russell. 8 points for him. Outside Curry. Here's the floater. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
There have been a number of heat checks here for Curry, but he keeps on rolling.
Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Golden State. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Curry against White. There's the dish to Carter. And that one hits back iron. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Chicago. They're up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Chicago was looking great right away. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. Playing comfortably, they strolled through the rest of quarter one, leading by 12 points. Things got dicey in the second quarter as the tables turned, but they still had enough left in the tank to finish the half up by 3. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
When you think about giving up 3 or 4 extra turnovers, that can mean 8 or 9 points at the other end. That's why every coach preaches it. Take care of the basketball. Bottom line, they need to protect the ball and play under control.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Warriors trail by 3. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for the Bulls, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. And Levine, here we go. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
The defense in a tough situation. They know Levine loves the jump shot, but he can also put it on the floor and take it to you.
Shooting two.
He misses the free throw. Well, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
Good on the second free throw. Well, Steve, it doesn't matter how they do it, but there are some players, as you know, that can get into another player's head. I guess like a Dennis Rodman, but there are a lot of them now that play and use that tactic.
Yeah, Draymond Green, Kevin, Patrick Beverly, Chris Paul, I think is one of those guys. P.J. Tucker, he doesn't really talk, but he has a lot of antics. There's a lot of guys that like to get in your head. Also, Joel Embiid is one. He does it extremely well.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. But he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half.
Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one. Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
Warriors trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Russell against Levine. It's Russell with the drive. The jump hook, and it's good for 2. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Curry against White. Outside, Levine. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. Back to Levine. The feed to Porter. Over Thompson. Carter, the pass to Young. Outside, Levine. And stolen by Russell. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 6. Curry dishes to Cauley-Stein. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Back to Curry from outside the arc. Porter pulls it in.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
On the wing, Levine launches a 3, and the Bulls get it back. And that one, good. And that's now 6 points for Wendell Carter.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 10. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 19 points.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
White the pass to Young. That one misses. Great D that time from Green. Here's Thompson. Here's Cauley-Stein. That one goes in.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Felicia's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chris Dunn comes in for Levine, and Satoransky subbed in for White. Robinson's checked in for Golden State. Free throw no good for Cauley Stein.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Curry passes to Cauley-Stein. Back to Curry. Shoots it. Offensive rebound. Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Known for defense and rebounding coming out of college, Draymond Green has surprised some scouts with his early production on the offensive end.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. It was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
It's deflected and stolen by Cauley-Stein. Outside Robinson. Pass to Green. Back to Robinson. Golden State moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Satoransky. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
The Bulls have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Looney's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Satoransky. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 8-point game. Passes it to Looney. Outside Curry. Got it. Good job in the low post. Curry's got 21 in the game.
I'll tell you, Steph is sneaky. Don't underestimate him inside.
Satoransky against Curry. And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. Here's Felicio. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clock is at 3. 3-pointer. And that's good. Denzel Valentine for 3.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Thompson passes to Robinson. Here's Looney. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Knocked away. Young with the steal. And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. Over Robinson. Some solid defense from Robinson. Warriors trail by 9. Thompson from long range. Valentine grabs the board. Bulls have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. It's Young on the wing. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Hornets matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now Dunn after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Satoransky the pass to Dunn, stolen by Thompson. From the arc, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Nice work from Thompson. Very confident, rising up whenever he gets a chance at a pull-up J.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, he might have come into the league as a shooter, but Klay Thompson is so much more than that now. He's a complete weapon on the offensive end.
So for the Bulls, Markkanen, he's checked in for Felicio, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Valentine. The Warriors also with a sub. Omari Spellman has come in for Draymond Green. Now here's Dunn. He has 7. There's the pass to LaVine. And again, no good by Chicago. And with Thompson and his offensive arsenal, it's something he's worked on.
He has, and most people see Klay as this carefree shooting guard, but he's worked hard to improve his game. His post game, he's finishing at the rim better, and his mid-range has been fantastic. He's improved due to the time he spent in the gym.
And here is Dunn after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Left side LaVine from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. Left side Curry. No good on the shot. And the Bulls going the other way now. At one point they led by 16. When this game is
This is what Zach LaVine is built to do. He can get you points in bunches, and sometimes he can go all night.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Shoots over Satoransky. That's tipped.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
He had a nice open look right there. Dunn's got 5 points in the quarter.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
Now Curry. He's got 21. Shot to stop the run. Curry with another miss.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
The shot by Satoransky, no good.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Curry can't get it to go.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And Young kicks to LaVine. Pass to Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the Warriors last season, the 6th team in NBA history, and really the first since the mid-'70s to have 5 All-Stars from the previous season.
They were a team for the ages. We knew they couldn't afford to keep them all together. That lineup stands up against any team in history.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Satoransky. And the Warriors with some changes. Chris, he's checked in for Robinson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Steph Curry. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And last year, the Bulls having issues moving the ball was actually a strength for them in the seasons prior.
Totally agree. You look at all the relevant team assist stats. The Bulls were bottom 5 in all of them. This team, they fall into too much isolation for stretches.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Warriors trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And now here's Chris, guarded by Levine. Timeout called, the Warriors.
And with this team, Zach LaVine has been thrust into the role of the leader. Still young in his own right, but as a rising star and a large part of the future, responsibilities have fallen in his lap.
So for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chris Dunn. And it's White in for Satoransky. To stop the drought, that is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Russell. And for Levine, he is the best scorer on the team. And you know what, Smitty? He should be a leader.
You're right. And that isn't something that's easy to step right into. After losses pile up, you feel more pressure and want to take over every game. Zach LaVine should be up to the task, but it will take some adjusting.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 14 points for D'Angelo Russell. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. White looking around. He kicks to Porter. Outside, Levine. 6 to shoot. Carter outside. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Russell. He's got 14. Thompson outside. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Chris. Porter against Russell. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Warriors. .46 seconds left in the third quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
White finds Carter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Down by 15. Passes to Thompson. From 10 feet out. And it's Chicago with the rebound. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Russell. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The tray drains the three-pointer. Russell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the ball handling, body control. Russell with the nasty pull-up.
And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Back to Carter. Over Cauley-Stein. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And stolen by White. And Porter, here we go. That one drops for him. Porter's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Chicago.
I mean, with those long strides, doesn't take Porter long to get to where he's going.
Warriors trail by 14. Russell passes to Chris. Here's Spellman. Inside. Here's Cauley-Stein. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein lives up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
And White kicks to Porter. For 3, Levine, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Chris with it. Carter comes in with the double team. Here's Cauley-Stein, and it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Chicago leading by 14. Outside, Levine. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Markkanen inside the line. Tries again. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively. And even as a rookie, you could see the consistency game to game from Wendell Carter. Very dependable on the glass and on the scoreboard for a player so young.
One shot.
That's good from Carter. And with Carter, he's only going to get better over the years.
The upside is easy to see. He always finds ways to contribute to this team. Not sure if he'll be a star, but he'll be a rock on the offense and defensive end for a long time.
And the first one drops.
And D'Angelo Russell was expected to be targeted this past summer. Ends up as a sign and trade to the Warriors. Was going to leave Brooklyn after the Durant signing no matter what. Should be an interesting fit.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Russell at 6'5", able to play at the point guard or the shooting guard. Greg, when you look at his game, what's his best position?
Probably the one. I mean, we're seeing a trend towards bigger point guards at the same time that 4s and 5s are trending smaller. Everybody wants that switch ability on defense. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
White against Curry. The pass to Markkanen. From past the arc. And again, no good by Chicago. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 13-point game. It's deflected.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Curry against White, pass to Thompson. Cauley-Stein dishes to Curry. Shot clock at 6. A floater. Russell, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White.
And for the Warriors, 5 straight finals appearances, something that hasn't been done since Bill Russell's Celtics of the 60s.
And those 5 appearances, Greg, produced 3 titles and was close to another one. Last year's finals not ending the way they wanted. Injuries certainly played a role. We'll see if they can make it back this season.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the inside, Cauley-Stein. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Porter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green.
One thing about Otto Porter, he does a good job of playing to his strengths at the offensive end.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
One criticism of Jim Boylen before getting extended was his offense, called too slow and too methodical. He addressed that this offseason by getting a top assistant to redesign the offense.
Pass to Thompson. Cauley-Stein kicks to Russell. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
The reach and vertical of Thompson on full display with the rim rocking dunk.
Chicago leading by 16. And Steve, for Boylen, a first-time head coach, a smart move to shore up his staff, though.
We see a lot of coaches now hire a specialist assistant coach to delegate part of that game to. Let's guys like Boylen focus on player development and defense.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Curry passes to Thompson. Outside, Russell. They grab their own miss, and it's sent back by Carter. Now here's Levine. He feeds it to Markkanen. It's Porter outside. Markkanen, and Markkanen on the follow.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It's Curry outside. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 11 rebounds in the game. White against Curry. Passes it to Levine. Back to White. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Green. Russell passes to Green. Excellent D there from Markkanen. The Bulls leading by 21. Outside, White. The pass to Markkanen. Shoots a fader. Warriors with the rebound. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors miss again.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Comfortable on the offensive end. Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's in there.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Outside, White. He dishes it to Levine. Green against Markkanen. Clock at 6. Outside, Porter. Pass to Carter. Over Cauley-Stein. Tips it up, and Markkanen on the follow.
For a stretch 4 who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
Cauley-Stein dishes to Russell. Thompson outside. From deep. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Porter looking it over. Outside, White shoots over Curry. Curry with some nice D. Warriors trail by 20. Green passes to Russell. Outside, Curry. Over White. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
We know this about Steph Curry. He can hit it from anywhere, outside, inside, in between.
And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. White against Curry. White dishes to Carter. Out to White. Thompson comes with the double team. 5 to shoot. Here's Levine.
Textbook defense from Klay Thompson. Did a real nice job of contesting the shot and sliding his feet on the shooters.
Porter pulls it in.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Thompson against White. Back to Porter. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Chicago leading by 18. The kick out to Porter. Uncovered. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, last summer, Greg, was supposed to be a large courtship for Klay Thompson. The injury, though, kind of changed things in his free agency.
It didn't take long for him to re-sign with the Warriors. I think as soon as the team offered him a max deal, he signed. Looks like the Splash Brothers will be together for quite some time.
That free throw good from Thompson.
What's impressive about Klay Thompson, yes, he is one of the Splash Brothers, but that doesn't mean he has to score to be effective.
So he gets them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Lauri Markkanen.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. The Bulls leading by 16. Here's Levine. Lays it up off the glass. Levine's got 26.
That's off contact. Really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
Here's Curry. Takes a three. No good there. And the Bulls going the other way now. Levine with it. Now Green defending. Pass to White. Markkanen against Russell. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors trail by 18. Passes it to Cauley-Stein. On the wing, Thompson. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Porter. Chicago on defense. Here's Thompson. Got it from 16 feet. He's got 24.
The best scorers, the high usage guys like Clay, they know how to create space when there's none.
White finds Levine. That shot misses. Great tee that time from Curry. Thompson for three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
And it's Russell missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. 13-point lead. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Lauri Markkanen.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
6 to shoot. Here's Porter. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Carter. Levine wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Russell passes to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Thompson right side. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, you see all night, Thompson's decided to be aggressive, and coach keeps calling his number.
White against Curry. For the three, off target with that shot. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.